My name is Niko. This is Fight Fearless. Much respect. Thank you for tuning in. Today's 30 days of boxer bans. Let me adjust this up just a little bit. 30 days of boxer bans. Today's day 21 of 30 days of boxer bans. You let me know if you cannot hear me. I believe you can. Check microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3. I see a green light. So we are good to go. All right. If you've been following with me here, what's up? What's up? Already in on it. What's up, Nate? All right. And yeah, day 21 of 30 days of boxer bans. It's a little tangled up here. Hold on. Slide over there. Doesn't really matter, but do it anyway. And as you can tell, I'm on to 3 bands now, which is roughly 30 pounds in either hand. Definitely makes it difficult to keep the hands up. Fight Saturday went okay until the 3rd round came. Oh, okay, cool. What's up, Nate? Yeah. So you had fight. Just trying to think back again. Was it kickboxing or boxing? It was kickboxing, right? Because your knee. And how did the knee go? How did it go? So 3rd round until the 3rd round came. Okay. So what happened in the 3rd round? Fight Saturday went okay until the 3rd round. Okay. The suspense is killing me now. Kickboxing, yeah. Okay. So what happened? What happened in the fight? And excuse everybody else who tuning in, but Nate had a fight. We were talking about his knee was bugging him a couple days before the 3rd round. I blew my knee. No, no, blew it. What do you mean blew your knee? What happened? Did he kick it? What happened? And how bad is it? What's going on? Left knee or right knee? Yeah. So yeah, we were talking, and in my head right now, I'm like, Niko, oh, jeez, don't give advice. But I was telling him to go and push it. In the 3rd round, he blew the knee. So last round, right? 3rd round, what exactly? He hit right under the kneecap of my right knee. Okay, so the right knee. Are you Southpaw? You're right foot forward? Or did you switch to keep it in front? Or what happened there? So it sounds like it's the right knee that was bugging. Are you Southpaw? And I felt I couldn't get back up. But you're okay now? Working through it? Recovering? Southpaw, so you're Southpaw. Shit. Yeah, there's a lot of things I didn't, can't always think. But yeah, how are you on switching? If you would have switched to an orthodox stance, then again you got your right. Right, we're still alive, right? We're still alive. The 1st and 2nd round, he barely threw leg kicks, so I was fine. Yeah. How did you do with your like? Were you trading? Were you hitting them? Were you getting them pretty good on those first couple of rounds? Yeah, so he kicked right under the knee, huh? Yeah. The 1st and 2nd round, he barely threw leg kicks. Sounds like you were doing really well in those first 2 rounds to like prevent it, but then kind of maybe I always question whether the things that happen to us are of our own doing or that it's literally something outside of ourselves and we can't control it. Then there's like always that like mental like know. I don't know. I accept responsibility. Everything that happens to me, I thought something, and you know what I mean. So even if it's a fear living, acting out of fear, and then you create the fear outcome, but it's hard to say that. It's hard to say that, especially when coaching, telling other people. I knocked him down in the first and second round, so you were winning. Did he win? Did he win the fight because of the? Was it like an automatic, or was it a no contest? Oil up, Chi. What's up, Slav? I don't think I need the oil up today. It's gonna be a hot day out here. Let's get out in the sun, yo. Get some sun, yo. I haven't even put my hands up yet. I'm on the 3 bands. I did 3 bands last night, and I'm already kind of regretting. No contest, yeah. Dang. Well, hey, man, I'd say freaking it's better that you went through it. And, you know what I mean? Your knee's not out. Don't don't put yourself out. You're okay. It'll heal. Get it stronger. Build it back. That's what we're here for. You know, we injure ourselves in order to learn how to keep ourselves strong. I can't tell you how many times I've injured myself, my knees, my shoulders, and had to build it back. Had to put myself back together. So because I backed him up, he was hurt when I fell. For real, backed him. So you backed him up. You were killing him. You were getting him, but just that one. Ah, Man. Isn't it funny, like how life it just fucking is like that? It's like so close. Easy to say when you're not competing, right? When someone's just, I'm on my freaking patio here, just say, oh yeah, go ahead, go. There's a lot that goes into it. The crowd, the lights, the pressure, a lot of different things to think about in competitions. So man, I think it's pretty cool. You went out there and did it. I mainly do kickboxing, but I've done 2 MMA fights. Okay, so you're up there. So just some recovery here, and we'll get back in it, huh? Are you? Where you fight out of, by the way, Nate? Are you in California? Are you in United States, or are you uh, out of the country? Just by your name, I'm telling it. You're probably in the U.S. somewhere. Man, yeah. Shit. So yeah, trying to keep my hands on my chin, keep my hands up here. Out of Florida. Okay. Well, bum, man. Yeah. Do you fight? Do you? Well, here's a question. Do you? So you're fighting Southpaw normally. Do you ever switch in training? Have you ever practiced on in an orthodox stance to be able to go left foot forward? If you, I mean, this is after the fact, obviously, but I keep noticing a lot of different like videos and things. I don't know. I watched something last night of a combination. Guy came in. I think he was like a jab cross. I don't know how he switched. I think it was a jab cross, step forward, and then he threw like a rotation, or maybe it was a right hook, body cross hook switch or something. He did some interesting thing where he switched to a southpaw and then turned and rotated back to his original stance. Which I mean is pretty well. I mean, I tend to switch my stance and come back, so that's a common thing in my mind, or at least. But I know a lot of very basic, like jab, cross, hook, stay in the one stance. Um, yes, which I know. See, oh, but I'm Portuguese. Oh, cool. Eu falo português. Eu falo português. I'm learning Portuguese. Duolingo. Yes, which if I know he's gonna throw a leg kick or that size or that side as her, will switch, but he was making it where he wasn't throwing a lot of them, so I felt like I was safe. Yeah, makes sense. If I know he's gonna be a target, yeah. Oh, so what's up, Casey? Yeah, Casey in the house. We're just talking about Nate's fight this past weekend. I guess ended up kicking him in the knee, of course, in that freaking spot. Yeah, huh? So you felt confident that he wasn't gonna get you, and then yeah. So I'm MMA 1-1. Nice. Professional, pro. All right. So I'm day 21 in here, bro. Nice. Cool. What weight class, by the way? For everybody else watching or tuning in, I'm on day 21 of 30 days box bands. I have gone up to 3 bands, so I'm now at 30 pounds of resistance on either hand. Pretty difficult to keep my hands at my chin or any higher. Not to say that I can't, because we can. Spear jab, let's go. I'll do welterweight pro. Oh yeah, so what's that, 55, right? Or 65 maybe. What is welterweight? I don't even know what my weight class is. I'll be either 45 or 55. So I'm trying to gain weight, not trying to cut weight really. My first fight, I lost by split decision. My second fight, I won by first round knockout. Ooh, yeah. How'd the knockout go? Dominic, what's up? What's up? What's with this things? Do they help you box? Yeah, they help build your shoulders, your chest, your back, especially. Back starting. Shit, my back's starting to get pretty. Starting to get my back stronger. I'm at 3 bands now, 30 pounds of resistance. Pretty difficult to keep the hand straight up overhead, but not too bad. I'm 21 days in on it. But yeah, helps build the muscle. Bring the hands back to the chin. I caught him with the head kick. Oh, nice. Like your southpaw. Was it a left head kick, maybe? Lead. Or not lead. It will be off the rear. Yeah. Dang, man. So, yeah, southpaw, huh? He had that leg in front and he chopped down on it. Chopped down on it or what, huh? Boom, took it inward. Is that where it buckled? Rear head kick. Yeah, rear head kick. So that left. Up. And the southpaw, he's orthodox, so he got dinked on the right side. Belly in at the same time. See, I went to throw a straight and he hit right under the kneecap and I buckled. Yeah. You went to throw a straight, like a straight left, because your southpaw is straight left, and he hit that underside and probably buckled it, huh? Throw that straight left southpaw, right? Because your southpaw straight left, and he went to here and just probably chopped down with the front leg. You think he hit you off this front leg, right? front to front. And it was probably like a weird angle too, right? Where you bump knees or something, or what? Straight left. Yeah. So kickboxing, I'm 8-1, and one no contest. Oh, we're about the same there. I'm 7-1-1. Or one loss, I guess. So, oh yeah. So we're about to. So you got another fight on top of me. Actually, you know what? I think I'm 7-1-2 technically. Well, it depends on if we're talking about amateur or pro. Fought in China and lost by points. Hooah! Yeah. Yeah. So my plan today was to take these bands to the gym and hit on the bag and do some bag work and speed bag work. So I'm gonna do that later today with 3 bands on. I'm finally up to 3, and I gotta keep up in my work. But I can walk now on it. Okay, so that's good. So in 4 weeks, I'm gonna try to fight again. Cool. Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm glad you did it. To be honest, like it doesn't sound like you too didn't get hurt too bad, so that's good. Definitely ice it. And if you don't do split squats, definitely do split squats to recover. Do you know what a split squat is? I'm sure you probably do. I do a few split squats here. Basically, do it anywhere. Put your foot against the wall if you're waiting at the store. That's a cool way to stretch and strengthen your knee. But split squat, if you don't know, and for anyone else who doesn't know, you basically put your foot on something. They want to make me rematch the same guy. Well, it sounds like you're gonna fucking kick his ass. Just watch that knee, of course. But yeah, to strengthen my knees, anytime I ever had knee issues, this is something split squats are the best because they help elongate the hip flexor and strengthen the glute. And that's usually the problem with most people is that we're tense here, and then we're weak here, and then there's also hamstring. We have a tension in the hamstring, so then you got a knot here, you got a weakness here, and then you got this like pull, and then it could be your back is tight too, and so it's just this imbalance in the hips that causes the knee issues, especially if we have knots in our liver and our gut here too. That'll pull, and just that imbalance will mess the knee up. So, like I said, strengthening the knee, put your foot on something, on a box, a bench, walk out as far as you can, and then drop down. And it's best to touch the floor and come all the way up, squeeze your butt, balance, press through your heel. May feel like you're falling to your outer pinky toe, and that's a good sign because you want to grip your inner arches and pull up on your toes. That way, everything's active. And then when you drop down, kind of sit back into that back knee, letting in, elongate, and you feel that pull of the quad, pull of an elongation of this, strengthening of this, and then obviously balancing leg here. Got the bands. Start again, go all the way down, press through the heel, find a spot where it's weak, build the strength back into it. Make sure you go all the way down, all the way up. Do them sideways even. But I'd say that's probably my always my go-to in terms of strengthening my knees back. I'm gonna call my manager and tell him to tell them to set up the fight. They want to make cool, man. Heck yeah. Well, hopefully that helps. If you do some split squats, find the pain point. Definitely massage. Hit the roller, roll out your quads, roll out your calves. Go get walked on, get a massage. Have a lady walk on you, walk on your calves, because you probably got some tension either in the calf that's pulling on the back of the knee that's messing that thing, or it's inner thigh tension, usually the liver line, which is genital and sexual stuff that's tension that just pulls on the knees. So all that being said, I'll do some split squats. I'm only 20, so I have a lot of time. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. This is just one of those things, right? You got to learn to get over the injuries. Can't get to the top without any injuries and be like, get to the top by fixing all those little injuries in the meantime. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So, fuck yeah. Nayro, it's a good name, by the way. Ooh, we're going to see you later. We're going to see you in the big screen or in the small screen of our phones. Hey man, just wanted to thank you for helping me become motivated to work out and stand up for myself. My grandma didn't stand a chance. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that or whatnot. I was on with my grandma last night. I don't know if you guys tuned in with me. I was working out with her. She actually fell. And the funniest thing is like it's totally just everything in your life is just a test, right? And it's something that you did by doubting yourself. Because if you didn't doubt, then you wouldn't have gone down the route of doubt and the creation of all of the things that doubt creates, So it's funny. It's just funny. Like, anyway, I was at my grandma's last night and had her like recording some music because I was like trying to record her piano, and like she turned quick and like fell, but like she like rolled, and I was like, I kind of like just sat there. Like at first I was like, oh shit, at first you're going crazy, and then but then I was like, no, she's all right, and she like sat up and we did some like ab exercises secretly, and I didn't, I was she's like, grab the phone, and I was like, I'm not gonna grab the phone, you do it. So um yeah, anyway, keep challenging ourselves, huh? Stupid man. Hey, you know what's funny is that she's that much stronger. We're all that much stronger. We may fall, but don't be afraid of the fall. Be afraid of not climbing back up. Just keep climbing, keep going. We gotta keep going, otherwise you're dead and come back in another body or whatever. I appreciate you and the advice, man. I can't tell you the cauliflower ear you have experience. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cauliflower. This is from wrestling. Then I pulled it out, pulled all the blood out, and then of course the next day I went back to sparring, and I was like, oh, I'll put headgear on. And I got a left hook, it blew it back up. But yeah. Hello, bro. What's up, bro? Hey, Ryan. What's up, Ryan? Hey, man, I appreciate you guys. It's like we're nothing without each other. Yeah, I have bad cauliflower ear from wrestling. Nice. It's a calling card. How many people mention it to you? They're like, oh, are you a fighter? How many girls, how many guys respect you for it? Shadow boxing, bro. Thank you. Back to it. Yes, coach. Ah, ah, back to it. Shadow boxing. Shadow boxing. A lot of people, yeah. It's a cool thing as a man to be recognized for your strength, right? Women, everyone. It's important. That is if you want to be. I'm done. I'm not gonna say anything. Can't be afraid of our scars, huh? I was the only one on my team to get my face cut and beat up from wrestling. Yeah. But I bet you're the leader, one of the leaders there. Major respect to you. I'm sure a lot of kids coming up are looking up to you. A lot of older you are in your 20s, your younger 20s, so I'm sure a lot of people respect you. I sure respect you for going in and fighting regardless. Man, sounds like you really got him. You got him. You were doing so good until that bam, until that hit. But fuck it. Practice your orthodox this week. Just keep working with the left foot forward. Boom, you come back with your southpaw, you're gonna be so much stronger. I was just talking about with this the other day. I brought in I think it was day 18 or something, day 19. We were talking about this book called The Power of the Other Hand, and it talks about how like a lot of our brain we're so conditioned to use one side of our brain that we have these imbalances when we go in later into life, and it causes us mental, physical, communicational, all these different aspects of because our brain is imbalanced, so our body's then imbalanced, and then we have injuries and things like that. So if you just practice the other side, and like if you're right-handed, right with your left hand and communicate, and you go back and forth, there's like different drills or different practices, but basically you write as if your hand is a part of your like your inner child. So your opposite hand, the one you don't use, if you're left-handed, then your right hand has got all your childhood memories in it, and if you're right-handed, then your left hand is your child, because it hasn't had a chance to grow up and build skills. So you start to draw and write with your left hand, you'll notice, yeah, it looks shitty at first, but then you start to be like, oh, it's like a child. You just have to train it. And so when you start to go back and forth, you have these communications. You start writing. You say, oh, it feels good to write with my left hand, and then you come back and be like, wow, it feels even better to write with my right hand again, and then you write with your left hand, you're like, wow, okay, I see that I have things to work on, and da da da, and this is how it makes me feel. And then your right hand's like, well, I feel really good now that I'm so you just go back and forth between your right and left hand, and you just like you build your inner child up by speaking to your left, and your right hand is your adult hand. It's your parent hand, and then or vice versa. Oh, cool. What's up, Ryan? You're in Indonesia. Um, got me sweating you. I'm in California, Southern California, Laguna Beach. Beach is down that way, a little more inland, Irvine, technically. Makes sense. Yeah. What's up, Dwayne? Yeah, try it. It's kind of fun. It's a fun little practice. You grab a pen and paper and just like write a line through the paper, or take two papers and just start writing with your left hand, just journaling. At first, just be like, it feels weird to write with my left hand, but I like it, and it takes time, and it's okay. And it doesn't matter what you say, but you just keep talking and just writing, da, 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 da. And then eventually you're like, oh, I'm actually getting pretty good. And then you come back to your right hand, you're like, dang, I'm writing so fast with my right, and then you write. So before my brother died, I promised him to keep fighting. Oh, badass. Yeah, we gotta keep fighting, huh? Fighting the love, loving the fight, loving the fight. I can't have my hands. It makes total sense. I like your analogy. Yeah, thanks. And yeah, like I said, the same thing with fighting too. If you don't want to write with your right, I mean, I suggest to do it. Definitely write it out. It's good for your brain just to communicate and to be able to like compartmentalize your inner child to your adulthood self, and then like all that good stuff. But then I was saying with Southpaw, so if you're boxing and you do boxing, then try to pick just go do a whole workout in the opposite stance. So if you're more orthodox and you're like, I'm freaking badass, or I'm a badass boxer, nobody. But then you go Southpaw and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, then then you're not so badass, because you better be able to do both sides, right? You should be able to fight somebody southpaw and have no fucking issues, no problem. I can go toe to toe with the southpaw, no problem. And you know, maybe they got a little edge, maybe they got, but I can switch back and boom, 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 boom. But then here's my power, here's my real power. So you match up with somebody, and maybe it's your weak to, but then you come back with that power and you just throw them off. So yeah, man, I would suggest to try working your other side, and and just boom. If you did nothing but work orthodox until your next fight, Nate, and then you came out in that southpaw stance, or you came out in your regular, you would just dominate. You would win that fight for sure, absolutely. I mean, imagine you did all southpaw against that guy. He's orthodox, you're southpaw, and then now next fight you come out orthodox, and he's gonna be like, "Wait, what?" You know what I mean? So, what's cracking, pretty boy? Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Brian? Yeah, yeah, dominate. Ah, ah. So, yeah, practice your orthodox. Get your good jab going with your orthodox. That's your power hand. So, boom, boom. It's gonna feel strong and stiff. Bah, bah. To go with that orthodox. Bah, and just start working that spear jab. Bah, bah, and just bah. And maybe your right is not so powerful, it's a little faster. Well, then maybe you work more like speed punches with the right, and that'll completely throw them off too, because normally your power hand, right, is a big power hand. It's your left hand. Boom, now it's on the front. You got to work speed in that power hand, and your power hand's got to work on a little faster speed. Right? I'm naturally an orthodox, so I got to make more power in my left side and more speed in my right. Boom, then I come back and then I got speed and power in my right. All that good stuff. I just like the idea of trying your left weaker side. Yeah, huh? Definitely try that. Yeah, and yeah, do. Yeah, if you guys have anything for me to try, I always, every time somebody says something, I'm always like, okay, I gotta do that. Like, someone was talking about protein the other day. I was like, I haven't thought about protein in a while. I don't really think about protein, but then I started breaking out the protein powder. So yeah, any suggestions you guys got for me, I love and appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys for listening. And if anything I say helps, do you do MMA? Yes, I do. I didn't go this morning because I had a client, but I'll go tomorrow morning. I train at the Den in Yorba Linda with Coach Ben Jones. There's a UFC fighter there. Curtis is there. PFL fighters. Couple pro fighters, amateurs, but it's a great team. And yeah, that's here in California. Have done any fights yet? Yes, I have. I actually used to work for Rampage Jackson, and when he had his gym out here, so that was cool. I fought a fight, an MMA fight, and won that one. That was cool. Tito Ortiz was in the crowd. Wu Tang, I think Jitsu was in the crowd. That was cool. Other than that, I fought a professional kickboxing in China. Those are my two big claim to fames. Other than that, I'm professional 1-0 in Gladiator, which is nothing. Again, just 1-0, so I'm 1-0 pro MMA, and then I should have a fight coming up here this month. A sparred Sean Strickland once. Oh yeah, how'd that go? What are those punching bands called? These are called boxer bands. Boxer bands. Just hand straps, foot straps, and then bands enough to where you can put your hands up. No matter how tall, you should be good. Unless you're 6'5" or six higher, then that might want to get a little longer band. He beat my ass. Yeah. Was this what? When was this? Was this like in the past year, 2 years, 3 years ago? And where was it? Was it in Florida? was in somewhere 2 years ago. Okay, 2 years. So right before he was in the UFC, pretty much, right? Or was he in the UFC at that point? It was in Florida. Is he in Florida? Is he Florida? He's in Florida, right? Like he trains out of Florida? Pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, it's like Florida and California are the two MMA like capitals, huh? Pretty much. Guess I shouldn't say that. Texas is pretty big there too. Where else? Guess all our major cities in U.S. Chicago, New York area. UFC fighter. I learned a lot from my jiu-jitsu from Wilson. Ray is the UFC fighter. Boxer bands. Okay, thank you. Yeah, check them out. I didn't put the discount code. There is a discount, 30% off right now. If before the 8th of the new year. So if you type in the 3030 and then days of boxer bands, all in capital letters, you get 30% off anything in the store. So 30 DAYSOFBOXERBANDS, all in capital for 30% off. I would suggest getting two if you're train with anybody else. You know, you can do mitt work together and hold. That's great. Bag work, speed bag. I'll be at the gym later tonight, doing some speed work, speed bag work, and bag work with the bands. My favorite fighter I trained with is Alex Pereira. He's big. He's big, dude. How you're? Oh, so you're heavier too, right? I'm 165, 170 on a heavy day. 175. The max I've ever been is probably 182, 185. That's also because I've been wrestling and fighting most of my life, so I've always been like one to cut versus gain weight. But right now I'm trying to gain weight. I'm trying to get up a few pounds, keep the weight, keep the power. How, yo, what's up, David? Go back and watch day freaking 16 or something if you want to can measure it there. I fought to 170, but I weigh 190 and I'm 6'4". Okay, there you go. Yeah, you're a big boy there. But you cut, so you fight at 170. Damn, okay, badass. So cool. You're the type I like to spar with. Um, Good to know. You're yeah, I like to spar with the bigger dudes. It's like mainly because obviously I want to be bigger, want to be taller, so I challenge myself to fight the taller, bigger guys. And I mean, 20 pounds difference is a lot in terms of getting hit and striked, and it's a scary thing when you're fighting and sparring someone who's, 4 inches taller than you or whatnot. So, but heck yeah, I would kick them knees out. Nate, I would be kicking your leg all day. The shorter guys are harder to spar because they can hit hard. Yeah, they hit hard. They getting tight. Yeah, I would be chopping at your legs all fucking day. If I see a weakness, I'm going for it. Yeah. Oh man, I would. I may. Let's see if I can video tonight in my class. I teach a class tonight, a Muay Thai class, and it would be cool. Maybe you could see how we train or how I like to coach. But I like to basically we just kick each other, and you basically kick your partner, and you try, and we're like I'm trying to deaden your leg, and your goal is to take as many as you possibly can to condition yourself first, and then as soon as you can't take it no more, learn to check it. And when you start to check it, it's like if I'm kicking you, I'm like, okay, boom, I got a nice spot. Boom, I got a nice spot. Boom, I got a nice spot. And then I go for that next one, and then you check it. And you literally, when you check, you don't want to go shin to shin because that's something that I've seen in the past. And I'm going to ignore his comment. But literally, the fulcrum is the knee, right? So I don't want to check shin to shin because then it's like a battle between whose shin is stronger. And if you're kicking me, it's like it's gonna hurt me, obviously. So instead of checking with your shin, check with your actual knee and literally try to knee their leg in half, like Anderson Silva, Conor McGregor, uh, Chris Weidman, right? They hit the fulcrum, they hit the point on the knee, right? So when you check, don't check shin to shin, literally knee their leg in half. And when you do that, one, it's qigong. You're putting it like it's pressure to pressure. I'll take that kick. Okay, I'll take that kick, but then I'll wait for it, and then just knee your leg in half. And if your leg doesn't split, you ain't gonna try to kick me again. So that's one I would love to see, Nate. And bro, this guy. How do I kick people out? Do you show? No, don't show. Get this guy out of here. I user on this channel. All right, there we go. Don't kick me out. Just tell me you're what? Yep. Well, he's hidden now. There you go. All right. So anyway, we're back to it, and I'm at 42 minutes, and I'm already wanting to go now. Okay. Well, anyway, that was good for my conversation with you guys. I appreciate you big time. Yeah, Nate, if you're ever in the California area, do come on out. It will be fun to spar. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I've been working on a lot of different things. Hopefully, you can check out tonight. I'll try to record the class if everyone will allow it. If anyone says no, then I'll have to obviously just do the class without recording it. But last time before Christmas, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, you should have." And it's like when I do and I don't, whatever. So anyway, I think I'll have to probably call it, or maybe not. But yeah, if you're ever in the area, that'd be cool. If I'm ever in or Florida, I will certainly try to hit you up or look you up or whatnot. That ass, cool. Yeah, you teach a wrestling class. Um, what part of Florida are you? South, north, more Miami, Fort Lauderdale? Or are you on the west coast, more like Pensacola, what's down south, St. George? Might be wrong on Sarasota. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, I'll try to post tonight. I'll definitely post tonight before the class, but leading up to the class might. Um, but yeah, what I was explaining was the knee concept, right? Kneeing their leg in half. Don't let them kick you anymore. Let them kick you a couple times and be like, okay, 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 and then go ahead, go ahead, kick me, and then then you knee it, then you fucking and you snap their leg in half. Your name is cool. Cool. Is there anywhere I can watch your fights? I mean, you can look up. I only have the ones of my amateur fights when I was younger, so you can look my name up, Niko, Niko. um, and you can find my name in my bio and all that. But yeah, I only have like a couple fights on there. One where it was an MMA fight, and the guy slipped in like water on the mat, and it was like it was just the amateur fights, they're like poorly regulated. So this guy, poor guy, slipped on water and busted his knee in my fight, and then I ended up winning for that. But is there anywhere I can? Yeah, what do I look up? Just look up my name. Uh, what is my name? Niko. Last name Carrafield. Carrafield. Then you can find everything about me and come haunt me here. Just kidding. Don't do that, please. Don't make me have to kick you in the face if you're a weirdo. I'm saying this to everyone, all those other weirdos out there. But I appreciate you all. What's the last name again? Check it out in my bio if you don't mind. Just click the bio, or even just I think even in this video, you can just look at it and find my name. Um, but yeah, could keep on going here. Um, pretty much, I haven't even worked out really. Just been. I mean, this is pretty good, but all right, let's go. 5 more minutes. Last 5 minutes here. Straight up overhead, and then I'll call it. So, I'm really interested to see if a bodybuilder would have any problems keeping their hands up with 3 bands. I feel like a bodybuilder, well, this would be easy for them. But then again, this is really not like your normal workout, weight training workout. I don't even know what time I looked. I'm gonna just go till 50. So a minute and a half more. I don't know how to click your bio to see your name. Oh, um, well, if you look at my channel or click on the channel, it should go to my bio at the top and it'll say, tell you my name. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe one day I'll figure out how to make videos where I don't have to just go live and I can actually edit a video and talk about things. But 30 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 50, 55, 50, 50, 05. Ah. Can you hear me now? And I'm glad. I'm actually glad that you didn't hear what I said. I was talking about my book, and if you can't hear me now, well then, oh well. My book, Self Massage Secrets, and I was talking about some stuff. Hey man, can't hear you. I can't hear, but I see. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Badass. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take this off real quick. Just the wrist. Bam. Just the wrist. Boom. Bam. All right. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to my channel here. Is this my only channel? No, it is not. To answer your question, which I thank you for asking, I have another channel which is called Massage Secrets, and it talks about Chinese medicine. And I mainly did that channel to promote a book that I wrote, and then since then I've written a couple more books, but Self Massage Secrets, so you can check out my book on Amazon, or I don't have the site up. I used to have a course teaching about meridian channels and emotions, and how when we accumulate energy around our liver, we get angry. When we accumulate energy around our spleen, we get worried, and this has an outcome in our vibrational output to the world. But anyway, that's that. So if you do want to follow that channel, it is massage_secrets, massage secrets. And then all of my books are self-massage secrets, stress relief secrets, pet massage secrets. And then I'm writing some more other books, hair growth secrets, sex massage secrets, and a couple other, I have another book that I'm writing too right now too, about like just all aspects of self, which I guess I'll just talk about later. But anyway, if you guys are interested, if you're interested in reading, it does take you have to read it. I have to work on the audio versions of it, so I'm reading it myself and recording it, and I'll have the audio versions out soon. But other than that, that's it. Thank you guys. Thank you. You're really cool too. Thanks, Nate. Seriously, you're really cool too. I appreciate you talking with me. It's nice to have you guys comment and talk. How do you think I do in PFL? I think you do really well, but I don't know. I mean, you fought in Sean Strickland, and you did really good in your last fight. If it hadn't been for that knee thing, you would have won for sure. So I think there's, with all of us, we have aspects of our weaknesses that we need to strengthen, and don't run away from your weaknesses. Make them stronger, make them your strengths. So if you're right-handed, my homework for you is to write with your left hand. If you're left-handed, my homework for you, again, suggestions, not homework, whatever, you do what you want in your life. But a practice to try is to write with your opposite hand. So do some journaling, talk to yourself, and try that. If you're a boxer and you normally do orthodox, then practice Southpaw, and just, again, you'll notice when you come back, you're going to be that much faster, stronger. So work your weaknesses. Strickland is a former UFC champ now. Yeah, former, huh? Yeah, well, Nate Rowe, come on. I think that's a famous name right there. We might be talking to a UFC champ right here, a PFL champ. Apparently PFL pays better, so I will go for the PFL. And maybe I'll see you there. I'm sure I'll see you there for sure. I'm fighting at the end of this month. I don't have anything set for sure, but he's fighting DTP. What is DTP? Throw some punches. I just did, Jason. Jason, you missed it. You missed it on all the punches. Throw some punches, bro. Let's see. Okay, how about this one? How's that for a punch? What? That's a weird angle. And a headbutt. 52 blocks or what? Dreykus is the UFC champ. See, I don't even know. Like, this is crazy. Like, there's a new champ every week. Come on, man. I just got here. Sorry, Jason. Bro, no, but I appreciate you commenting. Your comments will keep me. That's and you tell me what to do, I'll go for it. Let's go. I ain't afraid to follow. I'll follow until whatever, Until I realize you just playing. Do some high kicks, champ. All right, put your head right there. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Here, put your hand up. I really appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I could just be done right here. I got some other things I gotta do today. Yeah, I gotta go record my audiobooks I was just talking about. So I gotta go record my audiobooks. I also do my music. Come on, like we all out here trying to do something. So yeah, I gotta go put all that stuff together. I gotta go publish a song. Before Friday, at least. I thought I was gonna do it this past Friday, but this coming Friday. I don't have any music out, so if you're wondering where my music is, I mean, you can kind of find me if you follow me on Instagram, on my personal page, which is just my first and last name, so you can find me there if you're interested. Yeah, other than that, that is that. So, all right, bro. God bless. Hope your fight goes good, man. I appreciate you. I like that joke. Do some high kicks. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you, guys. I love you and appreciate you so much. Fight fearless. This is strength. This is friendship. Tai Chi thing. Much respect. Much respect. Much respect. Fight fearless. My name is Niko. And that's it for this video. I'll see you guys later. See you tomorrow. We got day 22 of 30 days of boxer bands, and if you're interested, boxerbands.com, check it out there. 30 days of boxer bands in all capital letters. if you want 30% off before the 8th. But again, that's it. My name is Nico, and this is Fight Fearless. See you guys.